See, today in ROM's option rad daily filter in 5 minutes, we got SBL live filtered. Even though it is not appearing here because now time is 11:31, it has filtered around at 10:15. 10:15 SBL live filtered. So if we go and observe the chart in daily time frame, you can see it is a perfect reversal today. And even it is showing that buying is not increased as much as required. We can consider it as an entry because it is showing the selling is only 2%, whereas gradually previously when I see at 10:50 it is showing 49% buying was happening at the time, and the selling was around 27 to 30%. Then gradually the selling is reduced and it came down to 1 or 2%. Now it is 2%, and from 49% of buying, gradually the buying has increased. Now it is showing 52%. So by end of the day, maybe it may reach to 70 to 100%. It already, our system is showing it's a reversal. If we observe it in a 5 minutes time frame, at 10:15 the candle closing is 1706. Now the price is 1720. So at 10:15 the price came and touched the orange line, and it was showing a violet candle at that time. So once the high of this violet candle is taken out, that is an entry. And from there the price has moved more than 12 to 13 points. So for in every 5 minutes, whenever a new candle formed, we will see a temporary high pivot will be created on top of each pivot, because it has been moving up gradually, very slowly it is moving up. If we see the first 4 candles of 5 minutes time frame, that means by 9:20, by 9:30, a lot of buying has happened. From there onwards, the price is moving very slowly. It is moving very slowly, and the candles are very low. That means they are adding volume slowly in a very small quantity, but they are buying aggressively. That is the indication. It is represented by the green hat candles, green hat caps. Here you see 42% is buying, the selling is 13% only. So whenever the selling dominates, the price may create a high pivot, and it may correct today, and it may again fall down to this orange line, and from there onwards, if a low pivot is created there at 1706, then again it will move up. Probably the next half this is going to happen. We can see violet candle right now is forming. If the high is taken out, again the price will move up. Otherwise, if the low is taken out, the price will fall. So as per my previous observation, this screener is really giving wonderful results. So whenever the stock filtered in this screener, most of the time it is moving up. Let's take Granules, which is filtered at 9:40. At 9:40, the price is 676, and from there onwards, price has been continuously falling. So now price nearly came to the orange line, and if this high of this low pivot just now created is taken out, then it will move up. And this is a wonderful example for the live session. You see, selling has stopped and buying is about to increase. Let's see in 15 minutes time frame what has happened. In 15 minutes time frame, it is showing a violet candle. So probably it will give reverse. 81% selling is there. It's 100% selling. So price will come and touch this orange line, and if a low pivot is created here, then it will move up. We can take our decision of entry when by observing these two percentages. The selling must be reduced, and the buying must increase, which is happening right now. Let's wait for a pivot to be created. It is gradually increasing, like what has happened in SBI Life. Seems it is again happening here. Once a low pivot is created and a high of that low pivot is taken out, immediately we can take a call for 670 in the price call. And before that, let's see what is the position of daily time frame. Yes, it is a perfect reversal. So as it has started in SBI Life, the same pattern is already started in Granules. Now again, come back to 5 minutes time frame. Now it is showing yellow, that means 50-50, so 50% buying and 50% selling is happening. And if you observe, gradually the buying is increasing. Now let's observe the call for Granules 670. We are considering a call. It is showing 14.80. We can observe the support and resistances. In call also, buying seems increased and selling reduced, but we cannot depend upon the volume of options, because it could become a deception. So we just watch the stock price movement only. Here it is showing a support at around at 668, because it is the bottom of the pitchfork, and the previous high created is 668.65. If the trend should move upwards, then the low pivot should not be taken out, and most of the times what happens, the price reverses at the high of the previous high pivot, at the level of previous high pivot. The previous high pivot here is 679, but price as of now it is lower than the recent high pivot. So we have to look back the previous high pivot. The previous high pivot is 668.65. Now see, a low pivot is created at 670.45, which is taken out. Now let's look around at 669. We can see a low pivot, because orange line is there. The orange line is the middle of the cloud. Selling becomes zero on this candle. Let's come back and check in a 15 minutes time frame. It is 7:26. In 15 minutes also, we can see the pitchfork bottom is around 669 only. So in two time frames, it is showing the same level. So this is very important point. And in 15 minutes we can see R4 level is 670.60 and price is fluctuating here only. The next level is 667.75 and the previous high pivot in 5 minutes created is 668.65. So this is the range, that is 667 to 669 is the range where price has to reverse. Most of the times what happens, see, the top created 242,000 volume is required, whereas when 260k volume has dropped, the low pivot is created. Like that, here 372.97 volume is appearing to create the top. Now let's check how much volume has been transacted from top to current candle. This is 225. That means supply is still available. Buying gradually increasing. A big pause seems to happening now. So whenever this kind of pause happens, from there onwards trend used to change. Yes, it is the point where trend is about to change. A big pause. That means there is no transactions happen, no selling, no buying. For some moment of time, it appears like the time is freezed and there is no transaction happened. When such phase come, from there onwards, trend used to change, which has happened just now, and it is confirming dramatically. Selling has stopped and a lot of buying is happening. It is 41% buying is happened, and now probably this becomes the low pivot. This is 670.45, whereas 670.35 this is, so this becomes a low pivot. The next candle about to create will take out the high of this candle. Yes, now this becomes the low pivot. Now this call option should increase. Now it is 14.80. Now it should move up. The reversal is confirmed because the current candle is moving above the high of this pivot, high of this low pivot created just now, and 99.9% this will close positive only, because if you observe, the selling is gradually reducing. I don't remember exactly how it was appearing when it was started, when we started the video. If this was in red color when we started the video, and whenever it turned to green, that is a very crucial point. I will check it later. And you see, this is the selling is reduced and buying is increasing. And if you observe this volume also, it has been changed. Here 242k changed the trend, here 260k changed the trend, and now 231. That means around this is the figure which is responsible for changing the trend. This is not a constant value, this is a dynamic value, but if we observe the previous candles volume changes, the quantity of volumes required to create the high pivot and low pivots, those are that same quantity is responsible for the next trend change. See, selling becomes 0 and buying become 47%, and in 15 minutes also it must change. We should see it in 15 minutes also. Low pivot created and high of this low pivot is taken out. In 15 minutes we can see that beautifully how volume is acting as a crucial influencer in changing the trend. See, 916, that means around 1 million we can consider it. Volume is required to create the high pivot, whereas in lower in 15 minutes time frame, when a low pivot is created, 1.10 million volume is required. That means that much of volume has been transacted. The volume is balanced, that's why trend is changed. So we need not to continue the video because it is confirmed. The next candles about to create will take the price upwards only. You can see a lot of volume buying is happening, and we can see yellow RSI value is about 55%. We can see the yellow color in RSI time frames. So whenever the price value is above 55%, then we can see an yellow. 55% is the indicator of the uptrend. In next few minutes we can see, in 5 minutes time frame also we can see an yellow. Once we see that, we close the video. Then now let's watch SBI. What happened to SBI? SBI also, it seems it's moving like a rocket from the entry where we got at 1040, I think, around this price 1040. Yes, around this candle we got an alert in this chart ink screener, this one, and the price is continuously moving up. The same pattern, same scenario is appearing in SBI like that is about to replicate Granules. The video is becoming lengthy. It's no doubt. Price is about, yes, we got an yellow here in 5 minutes time frame also. So this is enough confirmation to take the call option at this moment. Definitely the price has to move up. The next pivot is 675.40, and the another one is 679. In 5 minutes only, it is applicable to 5 minutes only. So it has to change. Maybe it is a little bit late. Definitely it may have changed in Zeroda. Let me check how much it is. It seems it has stopped. It was not appearing in trading view. This is not updating. Actually, the Granules August 670 CE is right now, it is 6 rupees. And it seems it is moving up from 5.3 is the low, and from there onwards it is moving up. Now the buyers want to buy it at 6 rupees, whereas the selling price for Granules right now is 11.50, and the next order is 17.90. So this is the beauty of this system. See, suppose when we predicted that this is about to change, the next pivot is about to create in this range, then immediately quickly we can place an order around the 6 rupees price. So it may have executed, and now the sellers are ready to, the least price to sell is 11.50, and the next price is 17.90, and the next one is 21, next one is 29.50. So if we take the quick decisions during the live market, then that is the very wonderful one. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.